industry, with its mix of fame, fortune, and controversy, frequently finds its stars entangled in legal troubles. With the advent of social media and the omnipresence of cameras, these moments of crisis are now captured and shared worldwide, adding a new layer of spectacle to the lives of these celebrities. This script delves into the most notable rappers' arrests caught on camera, exploring the circumstances that led to their detainment and the impact these moments had on their careers and public images. Tupac Shakur. Shakur, a name synonymous with groundbreaking music and poignant social commentary, found himself embroiled in a legal battle that starkly contrasted with the image he often projected in his work. On November 18, 1993, Shakur, who had been nominated for an NAACP Image Award, the arrest occurred at the Parker Meridian Hotel in Midtown Manhattan, where Shakur was staying while filming his new movie, Above the Rim. According to police reports, Shakur and two other men allegedly participated in a violent incident involving a 20-year-old woman who was also a friend of Shakur. The woman accused Shakur of holding her down, while one of his associates sodomized her in a hotel room. After managing to free herself, the woman reported the incident to hotel security, who subsequently called the police, and unlawful imprisonment. The charges against Shakur were particularly jarring for his fans and the public, given his recent portrayal of a sensitive and introspective poet in the film Poetic Justice, where he starred alongside Janet Jackson. This incident painted a starkly different picture of the rapper, whose music often delved into themes of social injustice, police brutality, and the struggles of African Americans in the United States, as he had been charged with aggravated assault just a few weeks earlier for allegedly shooting two off-duty police officers in Atlanta on October 31st, 1993. This string of legal troubles began to cast a long shadow over Shakur's career, overshadowing his artistic achievements and raising questions about the line between his public persona and private actions, with many focusing on the seeming contradiction between Shakur's public image and the severity of the charges against him. Hotel guests at the Parker Meridian expressed their shock and disbelief at the incident, with one guest from Toronto commenting, "That's shocking. I'm from Toronto. Things like that don't happen there." This sentiment was echoed by many who saw Shakur as a rising star in the entertainment industry, capable of profound artistic expression. Despite the serious nature of the charges, the NAACP did not immediately revoke Shakur's nomination for the Image Award. A spokeswoman for the organization stated that Shakur's nomination was a result of votes from industry professionals, including entertainers, writers, and music producers, and not directly from the NAACP itself. She emphasized that the organization viewed the arrest as part of Shakur's personal life, which they believed should be considered separately from his professional accomplishments. Tragically, Tupac Shakur's life was cut short just a few years later. On September 7, 1996, Shakur was in Las Vegas to attend a boxing match between Mike Tyson and Bruce Seldon. After the match, Shakur and his entourage, including Death Row Records co-founder Suge Knight, were involved in a physical altercation with a member of the Southside Crips gang in the lobby of the MGM Grand. Later that evening, while driving to a nightclub, Shakur was shot multiple times in a drive-by shooting at the intersection of East Flamingo Road and Colville Lane. Shakur was rushed to the University Medical Center of Southern Nevada, where he fought for his life for 6 days. Despite the best efforts of medical professionals, Tupac Shakur succumbed to his injuries on September 13, 1996, at the age of 25. His death shocked the world and left an indelible mark on the music industry and his countless fans. DMX, Earl Simmons.
Rapper DMX has been arrested in the upstate again, according to Greer Police. Police say they arrested DMX, whose real name is Earl Simmons, last night during a traffic stop when they recognized him for having an active warrant for driving under suspension.
DMX, born Earl Simmons, is a name synonymous with raw talent and a troubled past. His career as a rapper and actor is often overshadowed by his frequent run-ins with the law. DMX's life has been a series of highs and lows, with many of his arrests caught on camera, painting a vivid picture of his struggles. DMX's legal issues began long before he became a household name. Growing up in Yonkers, New York, he faced a tumultuous childhood filled with neglect. These early experiences led to a life of crime, and by his teenage years, DMX had already been arrested multiple times for offenses ranging from possession, One of DMX's earliest high-profile arrests occurred in 1999. At the peak of his career, following the success of his first 2 albums, DMX was arrested in New York for using a false identity to avoid paying a bill at a hospital. The arrest was widely covered by the media, with footage showing a visibly distressed DMX being taken into custody. This incident marked the beginning of a series of legal troubles that would plague him for years. In 2004, DMX was arrested at John F. Kennedy International Airport for impersonating a federal agent and attempting to steal a car. Surveillance footage from the airport showed DMX acting erratically, claiming to be a CIA agent and trying to commandeer a vehicle. This bizarre incident led to his arrest and subsequent sentencing to 70 days in jail. The footage of this arrest highlighted DMX's erratic behavior and struggles with substance abuse. Between 2010 and 2013, DMX was arrested multiple times for various offenses, including possession, animal cruelty, and driving without a license. One notable arrest during this period occurred in 2013 in Greer, South Carolina. According to WYFF News 4, DMX was pulled over by police for driving without a license and subsequently arrested. The video footage of this arrest, though brief, showed a calm but resigned DMX being led away by officers. This incident was part of a larger pattern of legal issues that kept DMX in the headlines for all the wrong reasons, and legal battles had a significant impact on his career. While his raw talent and powerful music continued to resonate with fans, his personal life overshadowed his professional achievements. Each arrest brought negative media attention, affecting his public image and opportunities in the entertainment industry. Despite his troubled past, DMX remained a beloved figure in the hip-hop community. His music, characterized by its intense emotion and gritty realism, continued to inspire fans around the world. In interviews and public appearances, DMX spoke candidly about his struggles with addiction and his efforts to turn his life around. In April 2021, DMX passed away at the age of 50, leaving behind a complex legacy. His arrests, many of which were caught on camera, serve as a stark reminder of the challenges he faced. Yet they also highlight his resilience and the enduring impact of his music. Lil Wayne, Dwayne Carter Jr. Lil Wayne, born Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., is one of the most influential and successful rappers in the music industry. Known for his unique style and prolific output, he has garnered a massive following. However, like many artists, his career has been marred by legal troubles. One of the most notable incidents occurred in 2010 when Lil Wayne was sentenced to 1 year in jail for gun possession. The event was widely covered by the media, including a video by the New York Post that captured the chaotic scene as he headed to the courthouse.
Back up, back up, back up. Back up. I'm in security.
In July 2007, Lil Wayne was arrested in New York City after police found a loaded .40 caliber semi-automatic gun on his tour bus. The arrest occurred after a concert in Manhattan, and Lil Wayne was charged with criminal possession of a weapon. Despite his legal team's efforts to fight the charges, Lil Wayne eventually accepted a plea deal in 2009, agreeing to serve 1 year in jail. On March 8, 2010, Lil Wayne appeared at the courthouse for his sentencing. The video by the New York Post captures the chaotic scene outside the courthouse, with fans and media swarming to get a glimpse of the rapper. Lil Wayne, flanked by his legal team and security, made his way through the crowd amid shouts and flashes of cameras. The raw footage highlights the intensity of the moment, reflecting both the rapper's popularity and the gravity of the situation. Despite the setback, Lil Wayne's career did not falter. He continued to release music while incarcerated, including the album I Am Not a Human Being, which topped the charts. His time in jail became a part of his narrative, adding to his image as a resilient and enduring artist. Upon his release, Lil Wayne resumed his career with even greater determination, continuing to influence the music industry and maintain his status as a hip-hop icon. Lil Wayne's arrest and subsequent sentencing in 2010 is a poignant chapter in his life and career. The New York Post's video provides a vivid snapshot of the day he headed to jail, surrounded by chaos and media frenzy. This event, while challenging, showcased Lil Wayne's ability to navigate adversity and remain a significant figure in the music world. His journey through legal troubles and his continued success serve as a testament to his resilience and enduring talent. Snoop Dogg, Calvin Broadus Jr. On August 25, 1993, Snoop Dogg, along with his bodyguard, McKinley Lee, was arrested in connection with of Philip Woldemariam, a member of a rival gang. The incident occurred in the Palms neighborhood of Los Angeles, following an altercation that escalated into a deadly confrontation. According to reports, the conflict began with a verbal dispute and ended with Lee allegedly shooting Woldemariam from the vehicle, in which Snoop Dogg was the driver. The arrest of Snoop Dogg, who was already a rising star in the rap world, sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. At the time, he was signed to Death Row Records and had just released his debut album, Doggy Style, which was critically acclaimed and commercially successful. The media frenzy surrounding the case was immense, with news outlets nationwide closely following every development. Snoop Dogg's image, both as a musician and a public figure, was under intense scrutiny. The legal proceedings were highly publicized, with extensive coverage of the courtroom drama. Snoop Dogg and his bodyguard faced charges of first-degree which carried severe penalties, including the possibility of life imprisonment. The defense argued that the shooting was an act of self-defense, aimed at protecting Snoop Dogg from a perceived threat posed by Woldemariam and his associates. The prosecution, however, painted a picture of a premeditated act of violence. The trial commenced in late 1995, and the proceedings were marked by dramatic testimonies and legal maneuvering. Snoop Dogg's defense team, led by high-profile attorney Johnny Cochran, who had previously defended O.J. Simpson, mounted a vigorous defense. They argued that Snoop Dogg had no intention of committing and that his actions were driven by a need to protect himself and his associates. In February 1996, after a lengthy and highly publicized trial, Snoop Dogg was acquitted of all charges. The jury found him not guilty, accepting the argument of self-defense. The verdict was a significant relief for Snoop Dogg and his fans, but it also left a lasting impact on his career and public image. While he was legally cleared, the case added a layer of notoriety to his persona, intertwining his artistic legacy with a real-life legal drama. The 1993 arrest and subsequent trial had profound implications for Snoop Dogg's career. While the could have derailed his trajectory, he managed to use the experience to bolster his image as a resilient and defiant figure in the rap industry. His music continued to thrive, and he went on to become one of the most enduring and influential artists in hip-hop. The case also highlighted the systemic issues within the criminal justice system and the societal challenges faced by young black men in America. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. Curtis Jackson, better known as 50 Cent, is a renowned rapper, actor, and entrepreneur who has been a prominent figure in the music industry since the early 2000s. Despite his success, he has had several run-ins with the law. One notable incident occurred in 2016 when 50 Cent was arrested in the Caribbean for swearing in public during a live performance. In June 2016, 50 Cent was invited to perform at the St. Kitts Music Festival, a popular event on the small Caribbean island of St. Kitts. The rapper was asked to host and perform some of his hit songs. However, the situation took an unexpected turn when the DJ played the explicit version of one of his songs. Unaware of the local laws, 50 Cent performed the profanity-laced track, which led to his arrest for swearing in public.
Rapper 50 Cent was arrested in the Caribbean for swearing during a concert. The singer was asked to perform while hosting the St. Kitts Music Festival, but the DJ apparently didn't have the clean version of the profanity-laced hit song that he was asked to sing or rap.
Swearing in public is illegal in St. Kitts, a law that is strictly enforced to maintain public decorum. Despite being a global superstar, 50 Cent was not exempt from this regulation. Local authorities promptly arrested him after his performance. The news of his arrest quickly spread, capturing the attention of media outlets worldwide. Following his arrest, 50 Cent was taken into custody. The rapper later posted bail and was released from jail. The incident was a stark reminder of the importance of understanding and respecting local laws, even for international celebrities. Despite the unexpected legal trouble, 50 Cent managed to handle the situation with grace, posting bail, and moving past the incident without significant long-term consequences. The arrest of 50 Cent in St. Kitts garnered significant media coverage. News outlets around the world reported on the incident, highlighting the unique circumstances that led to his arrest. The story was covered by major news networks, including a segment by Como 4 News. The media and public were intrigued by the unusual nature of the arrest, with many people unaware that swearing in public could lead to such legal consequences in certain places. While the arrest was a minor setback, it did not significantly impact 50 Cent's career or public image. The rapper continued to be a successful figure in the music and entertainment industry. The incident added to the list of legal issues that 50 Cent has faced throughout his career, but it also showcased his ability to navigate and overcome challenges. Meek Mill, Robert Williams.
Philly rapper Meek Mill has just been sentenced to 2 to 4 years in state prison after a judge today found him guilty of violating his probation. This is video of the 30-year-old rapper, whose real name is Robert Williams, arriving for court in Center City this afternoon. After the judge's ruling, he was immediately taken into custody.
The arrest and subsequent imprisonment of rapper Meek Mill in 2017 for probation violations became a significant moment in the discussion surrounding criminal justice reform and the treatment of black men within the legal system. Born Robert Ramake Williams, Meek Mill's legal troubles began early in his career, and his 2017 arrest and sentencing marked a pivotal point in both his life and his public perception. Meek Mill's initial legal troubles date back to 2008, when he was convicted on. Following his conviction, he was sentenced to 11 to 23 months in prison and given a lengthy probation period. Over the years, Meek Mill faced numerous legal challenges related to his probation, including various allegations of violations. Despite his growing success in the music industry, these legal issues continually overshadowed his career. In 2017, Meek Mill was arrested twice, once for an altercation at an airport, and another time for reckless driving while filming a music video in New York City. Although the charges from both incidents were eventually dropped, the judge overseeing his case, Judge Genesee Brinkley, cited these arrests as probation violations. On November 6, 2017, Meek Mill appeared in court in Philadelphia. Despite the prosecutor and Meek Mill's probation officer both recommending no prison time, Judge Brinkley sentenced him to 2 to 4 years in state prison for violating his probation. Footage from the day shows Meek Mill arriving at court, surrounded by his legal team and supporters. The tense atmosphere outside the courtroom reflected the high stakes of the hearing. When the judge handed down her sentence, Meek Mill was immediately taken into custody, a moment that was captured on camera and widely circulated in the media. The sentencing sparked outrage among fans, fellow artists, and activists who argued that the punishment was excessively harsh and indicative of systemic issues within the criminal justice system. The hashtag #FreeMeekMill quickly gained traction on social media, with supporters calling for his release and broader reforms to probation laws. High-profile figures such as Jay-Z, who described the sentence as unjust and heavy-handed, used their platforms to advocate for Meek Mill. Jay-Z wrote an op-ed in the New York Times criticizing the criminal justice system's treatment of black men and highlighting Meek Mill's case as an example of its failures. Additionally, Philadelphia 76ers co-owner Michael Rubin and other influential figures visited Meek Mill in prison and publicly supported his cause. After spending nearly 5 months in prison, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court ordered Meek Mill's release on bail in April 2018. His release was met with widespread celebration, and he was immediately thrust into the spotlight as a symbol of criminal justice reform. Meek Mill's experiences and the public support he garnered led him to become an outspoken advocate for change. He co-founded the Reform Alliance, an organization dedicated to transforming probation and parole laws in the United States. Meek Mill's 2017 arrest and subsequent imprisonment not only highlighted the personal struggles of an individual artist, but also ignited a larger conversation about the inequities within the criminal justice system. His case continues to resonate as a powerful example of the need for reform and the impact of public advocacy in effecting change. Kodak Black, Bill K. Capri.
Kodak Black has been arrested in South Florida again. The rapper, whose real name is Bill Capri, is charged now with possession of and tampering with evidence.
Kodak Black, born Dieuson Octave and later legally known as Bill K. Capri, has had a tumultuous relationship with the law, often making headlines for his numerous arrests. One of the most notable incidents occurred in July 2022 in Broward County, Florida. Kodak was pulled over by the Florida Highway Patrol after officers ran the plates on his vehicle and discovered its registration was expired. According to the police report, the officers detected a strong odor, prompting them to search the vehicle. During the search, they found 31 oxycodone pills and more than $74,000 in cash. Kodak's attorney, Bradford Cohen, swiftly defended his client, explaining that the pills were legally prescribed for pain relief following a shooting incident in February 2022. Cohen cautioned against forming conclusions based on the arrest alone, emphasizing the importance of considering all evidence. He provided the Broward County State Attorneys with documentation of the prescription and sought a quick resolution to the charges. Despite Cohen's efforts, Kodak faced serious allegations, including in oxycodone and illegal possession of a controlled substance. The legal troubles for Kodak Black continued into 2023. In February, it was reported that he had violated his bail terms related to the Broward oxycodone case by failing to appear for a test and subsequently testing positive for fentanyl. This violation led to a brief period of pretrial detention. To address his issues with substance use, Kodak participated in a court-arranged rehabilitation program, which resulted in the reinstatement of his pre-trial release conditions. However, his compliance with these terms was short-lived, as he allegedly missed an appointment with pre-trial services, prompting the issuance of another warrant for his arrest. The end of 2023 saw yet another run-in with the law for Kodak Black. In December, police in Plantation, Florida, discovered him passed out in a parked Bentley SUV that was blocking traffic in the middle of the night. Initially, officers charged him with possession of after a field test returned a positive result for the substance. However, court documents later revealed that the white chunky substance found in his possession was actually oxycodone, not coke. Kodak addressed his fans following the arrest, vehemently denying any involvement with stating, "I ain't no baser, mistreatment." Kodak Black's legal issues illustrate the complex and often precarious nature of his public life. Despite his musical success, his frequent encounters with law enforcement continue to shape his public image. These incidents underscore the challenges he faces in navigating his career while dealing with legal and personal obstacles. The outcomes of these cases remain uncertain, but they undeniably impact both his professional endeavors and personal life. Young Thug, Jeffrey Williams. On May 9th, 2022, the rap world was rocked by the arrest of Jeffrey Williams, better known by his stage name Young Thug. This significant event saw the acclaimed rapper apprehended alongside 27 other individuals as part of a wide-ranging 56-count indictment. The charges, spearheaded by Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis, painted a stark picture of Young Thug's alleged involvement in the criminal underworld. Williams, a prominent figure in the rap community and a leading member of the Young Slime Life (YSL) collective, faced accusations that went far beyond the usual realm of celebrity misdeeds. Willis labeled him the leader of the YSL operation, bestowing upon him the moniker King Slime. This title underscored the gravity of the charges levied against him, suggesting that he was at the helm of a significant criminal enterprise. The arrest was part of a larger crackdown aimed at dismantling the YSL organization, which authorities allege was deeply involved in a variety of criminal activities around the Atlanta area since 2012. The indictment encompassed a range of serious charges, including assault, theft, gun possession, and illegal possession. The breadth of these allegations suggested a long-standing and deeply entrenched pattern of criminal behavior, with Williams allegedly playing a central role. The use of the racketeer, influenced and corrupt organizations, RICO, Act in the charges brought against Young Thug was particularly notable. The RICO Act, originally designed to combat organized crime, allows for extended criminal penalties and a civil cause of action for acts performed as part of an ongoing criminal organization. In this context, the Act's application to a prominent rapper and his associates highlighted the serious nature of the accusations and the lengths to which law enforcement was willing to go to address gang-related violence and crime. Williams's arrest not only cast a shadow over his personal career, but also had broader implications for the rap community. It brought to the forefront the complex interplay between art and real-life actions, challenging the often romanticized narrative of the gangster lifestyle depicted in rap music. As details of the indictment emerged, they painted a picture of an individual allegedly deeply entwined in violent street activities, far removed from the glamorous life of a successful artist. The fallout from Young Thug's arrest was swift and significant. Fans, fellow artists, and industry professionals reacted with a mix of shock, disbelief, and concern. The arrest raised critical questions about the legal and ethical responsibilities of artists, the influence of their music, and the potential consequences of their off-stage actions. As the case against Williams and his alleged associates progressed, it underscored the precarious balance that exists between fame, influence, and the law. That's a wrap on the video. If you enjoyed it, check out one of these boxes too. I'll catch you on the next one.